Last year, TSA caught someone sneaking a loaded gun through security every single day. Picture this. A jaw-dropping 6,678 guns nabbed in 2024, averaging 18.2 a day, folks. That's a loaded threat slipping through the cracks nonstop. TSA screened 904 million passengers last year. And guess what? Millions had to dump their stuff, or even deal with security, just because they didn't know the rules. In 2025, one slip-up with your carry-on could ruin your whole trip. We're unpacking the 311 rule. Sneaky exceptions, ban stuff that's shaking things up. Here's the twist. One trick could save your trip. Let's jump in. All right, let's talk the 311 rule, the TSA golden ticket you cannot mess up. Get this. TSA dropped a jaw-dropping bombshell. 136 million water bottles were left behind in carry-on bags in 2024, a staggering flood of forgotten hydration dreams, right? Last year, millions of travelers watched their pricey liquids hit the trash because they didn't nail this. It's simple. Every liquid, gel, or aerosol maxes out at 3.4 ounces. Shampoo, lotion, that overpriced airport coffee creamer. Stuff it all in one clear, quart-sized bag, about a liter, folks. And here's the deal. One bag per person, no cheating. What's a liquid? If it spills, sprays, or spreads, it's in. Your half-used 5-ounce toothpaste tube? Nope, size matters, not what's left. I saw a guy at JFK last month try sneaking a 4-ounce hot sauce bottle, caught red-handed. TSA's 2024 stats say they screened 904 million passengers. Imagine how many hot sauce dreams got crushed. They're sticklers for this because it's all about keeping planes safe. No excuses. Here's the twist. Mess this up, and you're not just losing stuff. You're holding up the whole line, and everyone's glaring at you. Ever had to toss your favorite perfume at TSA? Brutal, right? Avoid that heartbreak. Stick to 3.4 ounces, grab a Ziploc, and double-check before you roll up to security. It's way easier than explaining to TSA why your souvenir syrup isn't a threat. Next, we're hitting exceptions that'll shock you. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's talk about bending the 311 rule, because sometimes you can bring more than 3.4 ounces. Meds and baby food? They're your golden ticket. Need insulin for a long flight or steroid cream for that rash? Pack what you need, no size cap. Same deal with over-the-counter stuff like saline drops or Ensure. TSA's fine with it. And for parents, here's a relief. Breast milk formula, juice for your kid? Fill those bottles up. No limit applies. Diaper bags stuffed to the brim glide through like a breeze. Pretty sweet, right? How do you pull this off? Tell the TSA officer up front, hey, this is my meds. Then set it in a separate bin for a quick look. Keep it in the original bottle, label intact, or you might get stuck explaining yourself longer than you'd like. Declaring it right makes it a breeze. Think breast milk sailing through while undeclared coffee gets nabbed. Skip that step though. That's where lines grind to a halt. Here's a handy perk. Ice packs to keep it all cool are totally okay, perfect for formula or insulin. Just don't push your luck with a random soda. They'll see right through that. It's simple. Plan it out, label clearly, and you're through without a fuss. No surprises. Just practical know-how for your next flight. Here's something to know. I already told you up top about those 6,678 loaded guns TSA nabbed last year, every single day. That's just the start of what you cannot bring on board, no matter how tempting it feels to try. Knives, ninja stars, or that camping fuel you swear you need? Out. Anything that could spark a fire doesn't belong. Toxic stuff like bleach or hardcore liquor like 151 proof rum? Banned too. Get this. Just at North Carolina airports, TSA nabbed 50 guns in the first 2 months of 2025 alone. Proof they're watching like hawks. The stakes are high. Bring these, and you're looking at losing your gear, fines up to $15,000, or even a chat with the cops. Picture someone pleading their bear sprays for self-defense. Nope, didn't work. They took it anyway. Another time, someone bet a toy gun was no big deal. TSA begged to differ and snatched it right there. In 2024, they hauled in over 1 million prohibited items, and that pile just keeps growing. But here's where it gets wild. It's not just the obvious stuff that'll trip you up. Ever toss something harmless into your bag only to see it light up security like a red alert? Happens way more than you'd guess. Knitting needles? Some breeze through, but metal ones might get flagged as stabby weapons by a twitchy agent. Tiny blunt-end scissors, gone if the blade nudges past 4 inches. Duct tape, pulled aside. Turns out you could tie someone up with it. Even a portable blender, seized thanks to those blades and a lithium battery screaming double trouble. Food's not off the hook either. A little jar of Vegemite or lactose-free milk? Tossed if it's over 3.4 ounces. Cough syrup? Same deal. And its medicine won't always cut it. Then there's flour or almond flour. Believe it or not, powdery items like these can get pulled for a chemical test because they might look like drugs or something suspicious. Sounds odd to pack flour on a plane? Not for people bringing Europe's top quality stuff back to the US. They treasure it so much, they'd rather leave clothes behind than lose it. And short metal chopsticks? They're too sharp, so TSA takes them away. A bottle opener? Too sharp. Even an umbrella, some airports eye those long, pointy ones with metal tips as wannabe weapons. Here's the catch, even a small souvenir, or something you'd swear is harmless, could get you stopped if it's on the no-go list. TSA officers call the shots right then and there. No arguing. Rules flip-flop too. What's fine at one checkpoint might get you flagged at another. Want to dodge that nightmare? Hit up TSA.gov's What Can I Bring page before you pack. It's a quick move that beats watching your stuff vanish while the line behind you groans. Oh, and speaking of things you really don't want to lose, 2 biggies stand out: medications and personal documents. Let's dive into packing those right to skip the airport headaches. All right, picture this. Your carry-on zipping through TSA like a champ. No awkward stops, no extra checks, just you strutting to the gate like a pro. Sound good? Well, how you pack can make that happen, or totally tank your vibe. I've got the slickest hacks to dodge the TSA drama, save you time, and keep those airport security headaches at bay. Let's dive in. First things first, TSA's not messing around. They're on the hunt for anything that could be trouble. Think electronics that might look like some sneaky bomb trigger to their X-ray machines, or liquids and dense stuff that could pass for explosives. Yep, that means even your innocent gear, like that laptop or a jar of peanut butter, could set off their radar. Crazy, right? Knowing what they're after is half the battle. So what's gonna get you flagged? Oh, they love eyeballing electronics. Laptops, tablets, hair dryers, curling irons, even those power banks and tangled cables. Ever had them yell, "Take out your laptop," while you're fumbling with your bag? That's because those gadgets can look shady on the scanner. Pro tip, stash them near the top or in a side pocket so you can whip them out fast when they ask. No digging, no delays, boom, you're golden. Then there's the stuff that's not even tech, but still trips their alarms. Thick-soled shoes? Yep, those can look weird under X-ray. A fat stack of books or papers? Same deal. And don't get me started on creamy cosmetics, lotion, shampoo, that fancy perfume, or soft foods like peanut butter, cheese, or gooey chocolate. TSA counts all that as liquids, so if it's over 3.4 ounces, kiss it goodbye unless it squeezes into the 311 rule we talked about. Slip up, and you're tossing your goodies straight into the trash bin. No second chances. Now, here's how you pack like a boss to dodge the chaos. The trick? Keep it clean and spaced out so the X-ray doesn't freak out. Don't let your electronics cozy up next to your liquids, creams, or snacks. Give them some breathing room. Toss some clothes in between as a buffer. Think of it like a little peace wall, keeping the scanner happy. Here's my go-to layers. Bottom of the bag gets the heavy hitters like shoes, books, or chunky cosmetics that might look explosive. Middle's all clothes, soft, safe, and boring to TSA. Then up top, it's the star players, laptop, tablet, power bank, all easy to grab when they call for them. Simple, right? But here's what'll tank you if you're not careful. Don't cram everything in like a Tetris champ. Too much overlap, and TSA can't see squat. That means no stacking hard stuff like metal boxes or crystal trophies over other gear. It's a red flag waiting to happen. And for the love of smooth travels, don't roll up with a full water bottle or coffee cup. They'll make you dump it, no mercy. Empty bottle? Genius. Fill it up after you're through. Oh, and those messy cables? Wrap them up nice. Tangled wires look sketchy on the screen and scream, "Check me," to the agents. Want to zip through even faster? Grab a clear plastic bag for your 311 liquids, shampoo, lotion, whatever, and keep it right on top. Same goes for your laptop and power bank. Easy access, easy win. Got food or weird cosmetics you're not sure about? Hit TSA.gov's What Can I Bring page before you fly. Takes 5 minutes and saves you the Is This Allowed panic. Oh, and bonus move. Wear slip-on shoes. If they want them off, you're not that guy holding up the line untying laces. And hey, don't sleep on the 2 things you really don't want vanishing at the checkpoint: your meds and your must-have docs. Keep medications in their original bottles with clear labels, and bring the prescription too, just in case someone decides to play 20 questions. Toss them in a zip-top bag and keep it handy, especially if any of it's liquid. As for your passport, visa, boarding pass, and insurance, front pocket, no digging. One delay there, and your flight's just a gate away from gone. Here's the deal. Pack smart, and you're not just sneaking by. You're cruising through. Space out those electronics and dense stuff. Stick to the 311 game, and you'll be past TSA before you know it. No sweat, no fuss. I used to wait in line, sweating over whether my gel insoles would get me in trouble. Then I found Ask TSA, and it's been a game changer. It's like having a hotline to TSA help. Hit them up on X at Ask TSA, Instagram, or text 275-872 with a pic or a quick, "Can I bring this?" Real people zap back answers fast. Last year, they handled 3 million questions, so they've seen it all. I asked about my gel shoe inserts before a Vegas trip. Got the green light in an hour. Here's the kicker. It's not just yes or no. It's real practical advice. Someone asked about spaghetti with sauce, and they said it's cool if it's under 3.4 ounces. I gave it a shot at Dulles, asked, got the thumbs up, and sailed through while the guy next to me ditched his lotion. Rules can flip-flop between airports, but this lets you check ahead. Last month, it saved me from a packed line meltdown. Knew exactly what to expect. No more guessing. Ask TSA's your planning buddy. Vapes, kids slime, whatever. They'll sort it out quick. Give it a whirl before your next trip. It's free, fast, and beats a security snag any day. You're not just scraping by, you're ready. Next, we're going global. Rules overseas might shock you, so don't miss it. Think you've got TSA figured out? Think again. They're the kings of keeping you on your toes. One day, you're gliding through with your quart bag like a champ. The next, they're eyeballing your socks because the rules flipped overnight. TSA's own site says it's on purpose. Shifting procedures throw off anyone trying to game the system. Last summer at Denver, my TSA pre-check line was a breeze. No liquid checks. 2 weeks later at Philly, pre-check or not, they made me unpack everything. Same bag, same stuff. Why the chaos? It's not just random. TSA screened millions passengers in 2024, and their X feed brags about catching sneaky tricks, like a guy hiding a knife in a laptop. Different airports, different days, even different officers can tweak the vibe. Ever notice some checkpoints let your water slide while others act like it's a bomb? That's the plan. Unpredictability keeps threats guessing. A buddy swore his gel deodorant was fine at LAX, banned at O'Hare the next day. Go figure. Here's the real talk. You can't outsmart this. Even with PreCheck's 20 million members speeding things up, TSA's still got the final say, human or machine. My advice? Pack light, expect the unexpected, and don't argue. Those officers aren't budging. Check TSA.gov before you go, because yesterday's okay might be today's no way. It's less a rule book, more a vibe check. Roll with it, and you'll survive. Think TSA's rules are tough? Fly international, and it's a whole new jungle. TSA greenlights your labeled Adderall. No drama stateside. But Japan? That ADHD med's a hard no, even with a doctor's note. Fines or jail time await, says their customs site. Same vibe with pseudoephedrine. Your trusty cough syrup's fine through TSA's 3.4-ounce limit, but Australia flags it as a controlled substance. One slip, and you're explaining yourself to stern-faced officers. Yikes! It's not just meds messing with you. TSA's cool with pepper spray and checked bags, but land in Dubai, and it's banned outright. Self-defense or not, it's gone. I watched a guy at JFK last summer sail through with his vape pen, legal here. But vaping's illegal in Thailand. He'd have been toast in Bangkok. Plenty of countries mimic TSA's 311, like Canada or the UK, but others crank it up. South Korea's airport once snagged a tiny souvenir knife I forgot. Legal stateside, confiscated there. TSA gets you off the ground, but customs at your destination? That's the real boss. Don't roll the dice. Spend 5 minutes on an embassy website or a quick Google. One rule might clear security here and tank your trip there. Crazy how fast it flips. Knowing the gap between TSA and international regs isn't just smart, it's your ticket to dodging disaster. You're now TSA-Proof. No more last-minute liquid tosses, no more security freakouts, just smooth flying. Whether it's 311, meds, or banned stuff, you've got it locked down. Got a TSA fail story? Drop it in the comments. I'll react to the best one. More travel hacks coming your way. Subscribe and fly smarter.